I'm here to help you turn your kitchen into a family-friendly lab. Together, we'll discuss chemistry, biology, botany, nutrition, physics, and more. So join me and my friends here in my home, in my kitchen, and in my lab at Kitchen Science. Hey, I'm Pam. Welcome back to Kitchen Science. So today we're going to do seed starting. We're going to do sunflowers and pumpkins. So in the last video, we sterilized some dirt, and I'm going to change the camera angle so you can see it. But I bought some potting soil from the store, and before you should really use the potting soil indoors, you should sterilize it. So the previous video in this playlist is all about that. And I'm going to bring the camera forward so you can kind of see what I'm doing with the cups. But these are the same cups from our color series earlier. So once you buy something, try to make sure you can reuse it. So I'm going to change the camera so you can kind of see what's going on a little bit better. Alright, so we're set up with a new camera angle. So we have some jack-o'-lantern pumpkin seeds and some sunflower seeds. With the pumpkin seeds, we're going to soak these in water. Pumpkin seeds, you soak them in water for a little bit before you plant them. And the reason I'm choosing sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds is because they grow faster. So you'll be able to see the seeds germinate and sprout stems and leaves a little bit sooner. Again, so these are my cups from the color experiments. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and fill these cups up with soil, and then the other ones we're going to line with paper towels, and I'll explain why in a second. So I got my old gardener's spoon, and you can poke holes in them, but for these I'm not going to. But you're going to be very, very careful when you water them, so you don't overwater them because you don't have holes poked into them. But they're going to be indoors, so you want to kind of just check the water level. And we're going to go over that too. But you can see, since this dirt here had been soaking for a while, it's nice and black. If you don't want to mess up your countertops, then put something down. But it's just dirt. More. Alright, let's get to these four here. Let's sit those right there. Alright. Now these I'm going to put a paper towel around them on the inside. Scissors. Huh, where are my scissors? Oh, we're just going to tear it then. Tear that. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to tear this one. Not the best tearing. We're going to use scissors later on and cut off the excess. So then you fill it up. Oops. I'll go ahead and fold this down some. So what you want, you don't want a paper towel to dry out your dirt. And I'll explain that later too, when we start watering. I'll explain now. So what happens is that water will wick through the paper towels, and the parts that are exposed will remove the water from the dirt. So you either want paper towels to kind of be level with the dirt or below the dirt line. I'm going to dump that out and start over. Alright, so I got the dirt here. I'm going to dump this out. And then roll it over. Put it back in there. Alright, so that's right. For reference. So we're going to do 4, let's see, 4 with the paper towels and 4 without. No, add a little bit more. Okay, so these 4 right here are going to be our sunflower seeds. And these 4 over here are going to be our pumpkin seeds. And, got my Sharpie. Got my Sharpie here. Just so I know what's what. So I got an S at the top. S. S. And S. Alright, so you get your sunflower seeds. And I have a mix here. So these don't look like the normal kind that you eat. Now let me get some of the normal ones. I don't know if people are going to be able to find that kind. Gardening outside. And it's cheaper to grow things from seeds than just to buy the plant. So here's some plain ones. Incredible sunflowers. You want to plant these in the spring. Right now it's winter time, but this is just for just so you can learn in the house about growing plants. So that looks a little bit more like what you'd see. So what we're going to do, we're going to put 2 in there at first, just in case one of them doesn't sprout. So sometimes they don't always sprout. And then the weaker one we're going to pull out. So you have one of them that's coming up first and is stronger, we're going to keep that one in. And the same thing, so having them on the sides, what we're going to do, put the seeds down the side of the cup. Same thing with this one. So you can see you have seeds down inside of the cup. These cups are too small to let these plants get really large, but it's really cool to watch them grow. And then once they get big enough to where the roots are wrapped around the cups, and we'll kind of keep watching these. Then we can plant them outside if it's not too cold. So right now it's like fall where I am now, but if it was springtime where you are, this would be like the perfect thing. They grow really nice and big. And you don't want to use up all your seeds, because seeds get a little expensive. You buy a whole bunch of them. But it's fun to go out and plant stuff. You can see where your food's coming from, right? So all of the food doesn't just like magically appear on the shelves in a grocery store. These pumpkins, they get pretty big, so I'm just going to put 1 in each one. We're going to cross our fingers that these germinate. I may make an extra cup for the pumpkins, just in case. Pumpkins usually behave pretty well, especially if you soak them. See pumpkin seed over here? Let's get one more cup. Scoop some dirt out. This is our just in case pumpkin one. Why not? Paper towel rolls, it's like down to the bottom. We're going to recycle this too, so you don't just toss it, you recycle it. Because we got to save the earth. We can't live on Mars yet. But even when we can, that's not an excuse to just like mess up the earth. Dirt. As the pumpkins grow, we're going to talk about those stems. Those are really interesting stems because they tend to be hollow, like super, super hollow and fragile. You wouldn't think so with them making such a big, like, vegetable in there. Let's just so we can look. Make sure you can see it. Camera. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what you're looking for. And sunflowers. See right there. Right there. Okay. So these right here, I'm going to kind of wipe them off so I don't have dirt everywhere. And I'm going to sit them on my kitchen table. It's not very sunny over there, but we're just germinating them, so they don't have to really be in the sun because, like, they're in the dirt. Like when you put seeds outside, there's no sun in there because they're under the ground. But when they start sprouting, that's when I'm going to make a grow box. And I'll show you how to make a grow box. Yeah, because it's wintertime right now. So that's it as far as seed starting. And I'm going to keep track on this. So probably next week we should see some progress. And then I'll do an update on this. Alright. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Be on the lookout for new content.